Hello dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Our today's topic is control statements in Python, that is if statement and if else statement. Okay, we will be studying these two statements with example. Now the question before you is why we are using if statement. In the previous lecture we have discussed what is meant by control statements. Today we will discuss one type of control statement, that is a if statement, and we are using if statement if we want to execute a particular group of statements, okay, together. All right, and there are two types in it. First, you can directly use if statement without else. In case 2, you can use if statement with else statement. Now what is difference? If you want to execute only one set of statements when condition is true, if statement does the job. But if you want to execute a group of statements when the condition is true, and if you want to also execute another group of statements when condition is false, you use if else pattern. All right, now next is indentation. Whenever you give if and condition and colon, the syntax of if statement, we will also discuss that. After colon, when you type enter, automatically the indented statement appears, means there is a statement with some 4 blank spaces left before it. That is indentation. And if a group of statements have a same indentation, then they belong to same group, and the group of statements is called as a suit. All right, now here we will see the syntax. See, if, then condition, colon. Condition can be anything depending on your problem statement. Okay, so if condition colon, right, and if the condition is true, all right, statement 1 will be executed, and if this condition is false, statement under else will be executed. Else colon enter space, which is indentation. Now you see here also space is there, here also space is there, indentation is there. Okay, because they are under if condition and else statements. That's why we separate it from other statements. All right, now here we will see some example programs in which we have used if else statement. All right, now here see, first of all, first we have x equal to 8. So there is one value 8 and we are assigning it to variable x. Now you want to check the range of that variable, whether it is in the range 1 to 10. So we will require if statement. See here, if x greater than equal to 1 and x less than equal to 10 colon. Now here and is there, and there are two conditions after if. Because of and, it is very compulsory that these two conditions should be true. Okay, that is x greater than equal to 1 and x less than equal to 10. Both the condition has to be true. If both the conditions are true, then this statement, which is under if statement, will be executed. Here we have 8 is x. So this will be satisfied because 8 is greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 0. So our if condition is satisfied in this case. Okay, so the statement which is under if condition will be executed. Print, you have typed x between 1 and 10. X we don't want to include in the double quotes, because if you include it in the double quote, it will act as a statement. We want number which is stored in x to be printed on output terminal. That's why we are not including x in the double quotes. All right, now if your number x is not 8, it is some other number which is not in the range, means this condition is not satisfied. Even if one of them is not satisfied, else has to execute. Because of and, it is very compulsory that both the statements has to be executed and they has to be true. Both the condition has to be true. All right, now suppose your number is not in the range of 1 to 10. So condition is not satisfied. So else part will be executed. Statement which is under else will be executed. That is print. You typed x which is below 1 or above 10. As I told in the previous lecture, print is a inbuilt function in Python which we are using to print our output on monitor screen. All right, now suppose you save this file as a demo.py. Name of this file is demo.py. all right, a Python file, and you have idle installed on your PC. Then how will you execute this code? First of all, you have to open the command prompt. you have to type the command cd and copy paste the path of the file, path of the directory where your file is stored. Okay, then that directory will be changed when you copy paste the path. All right, now after that you have to type python space demo.py, so it will execute that program. And when you execute that program, in this case you typed x between 1 and 10, means you typed 8 between 1 and 10. This will be displayed on your output screen. Clear? Alright, now next, so I have some Python videos. In my previous lectures I have told how to execute code in Python. You are requested to watch my previous videos in which I have explained how to execute code in idle. Alright, now next is x equal to 10. I am assigning x equal to 10. Now I want to check whether the number which is allotted to variable x is even or odd. To check whether the number is even or odd, we divide that number by 2, and if it is divisible by 2, it is even, that is remainder is 0. It is even, and if it is not divisible by 2, remainder is not 0, then we say it is an odd number. And here you see condition, you focus on condition. If x modulo 2 equal to 0 colon, print x is a even number. Now why modulo operator? Because modulo operator returns remainder of division. You are dividing the number by 2 and you are checking whether remainder is 0 or not. So you will require remainder only, na? So this modulo operator returns remainder. That's why we are dividing by 2, and whatever is the remainder, it is comparing it with 0. And if the remainder is equal to 0, means it is divisible by 2, we say x is even number. Whatever the value of x is there here, 10 is a even number, will be displayed. Okay, and if some other number is there instead of 10, odd number say, this condition won't be satisfied because odd numbers are not divisible by 2. So else part will be executed, else colon, don't forget colon after if condition colon statement 1, else colon statement 2. This is the syntax. Now if this is not satisfied, if the number is odd, else part will be executed, x is odd number. Okay, and if you want to take input from user via keyboard, we have one more built-in function, input function, which takes input from user via keyboard. And whenever it takes input from user via keyboard, it stores that input in the form of string. But here we want integer, we are dealing with integer. So you can also type x equal to int input, enter number. You will see enter number. Okay, you will enter the number, it will be converted into it and it will be stored in x. This statement also you can use if you want to take any number, input from user. Okay, so whenever you take input from user, it is in the form of strings. Alright, and if you want to deal with numbers, we have to convert it into integer or a float. That's why for converting we have int here. Okay, and inside parenthesis we have this statement. Alright, so this was about the if condition and if else condition in Python. I hope you liked the video. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.